Hello, I'm Gowri and I'd like to demonstrate a few simple creative healing treatments so that you can perform this at home amongst the family. For a start, I've got a lovely lady here who I'm going to demonstrate the preparatory treatment for the abdomen, which is the abdominal toning. We expose the whole of the abdomen from the pubic joint all the way up to the rib cage. And the area that we are working on today is the abdomen. So we will be applying olive oil all the way up from the inguinal ligament, which is where the lowest part of the abdomen ends, all the way up to the xiphisternum and the lower rib cage. So I'll just take a very simple olive oil applicator and take sufficient olive oil. And even when I rub the olive oil, I rub it in an upward direction. I will demonstrate the technique of applying this oil on the abdomen because it's very important to get it right. This is also useful for all massage practitioners to know because the abdomen likes to be massaged in an upward direction according to the teachings of Joseph B. Stevenson, who taught us how to respect the lines of energy that flows within the body. So having applied the olive oil, I would use a technique where I'll identify the pubic joint and then I'll use the border of my palm from the index finger to the thumb and I drop this border onto the pubic joint. Then I very gently, with butterfly touch, allow this border to rise up the abdomen. Then the heel of the hand drops down and then I move upwards, gliding, and my thumbs and forefinger come together at the top, just like that, with a slight cup in the palm. We do about 10 strokes right up the middle, and then we go into a slight curved movement, first on one side of the abdomen, going all the way around, gathering the energy and bringing it to the center where the xiphisternum is. It's very important to go all the way down into the flank and then we come all the way back into the middle again, very lightly, following the same pattern on the right side. We do this for a total of 10 minutes before we do any organ massage on the abdomen. For instance, we're going to do a pancreatic drainage, a liver drainage, can also work on the female reproductive system. So the abdominal toning is a general introductory massage, a preparatory massage for any other important treatment that we want to perform on the abdomen. While we are doing the abdominal drainage, I'd like to show you the pelvic drainage. So once again, I just find the pubic joint. I just go above it on the one side of the pubic curve into the iliac fossa because this is the bone of the ilium. And I do tiny little circles for a start on both sides. And then I start right in the midline with my 3 fingers and I drop my palm as I cross the midline. It is very important to respect the midline using 3 fingertips, then dropping the palm. Once the palm has cleared the midline, I go right into the waist. So we do about 10 to 12 moves in the pelvic zone on either side. First do a tiny little anti-clockwise massage and then we drop the palm. Just a few very light but probing with your mind. And then I would start just at the pubic joint with my 3 fingers. Again, respecting the fact that my palm drops down only after it has cleared the midline. Then I scoop the energy into the waist so that I'm directing the drainage towards the kidney zone. 3 fingers, middle finger leading, dropping the palm, going right into the kidney zone with a slight cup in the palm, because this is a vacuuming move. We do this for about 12 strokes on each side of the lower abdomen. We call this pelvic drainage. This is also a preparation for the female treatment, and in pregnant mothers we would love to do this because it clears the pelvic plexus of any extra tissue fluids, preparing the birthing passages for a nice birth. Fathers, partners can do this every night at home. 10 minutes of abdominal toning followed by about 5 minutes of pelvic drainage, and that would be great birth preparation. But also in general, for general health, for those people who've got irritable bowel and so on, this is just perfect because it is actually butterfly touch.